Social security number 999 99 9999. Fuck you, Instant. Credit card information 420 420 420 420 42. And those three shiny numbers on the back of the credit card 420. Hey, Arabians, thank you for the raid. Let's go. Forest Appreciator, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you. Gonna make tea. We're already revved up, right? Could you guys do me a kindness and wait for me to make tea? I'll be right back, okay? I want tea. No hot water, no! No hot water, I fucking, He hasn't Yoshi'd us in weeks. Alright, hold on, I'll Yoshi you. Hold on. There you go. Oh my god, no hot water. Oh. No! I bought one of those high-end Japanese water boilers. You know what I'm talking about? You pour in like 3, 4, 5 liters of water into it, and it keeps it boiling hot. Yeah. Yeah. Marty, good morning. Have pathetic tea steeped in room temperature water? I refuse. Not a single tea in my collection is worth being disrespected in that way. I'll just go in raw today, all right? Tea, thank you very much for the being a member for 13 months. Thank you for Yoshi. You sound in good spirits today. I'm in a pretty good... I forgot to charge my stupid freaking iPhone. I think I'm definitely limited to... I'm limited today. Don't worry about it. Should be fine. Hold on. Let's start in a second. Yeah, he PNG'd this. Diffuse, thank you very much for being a member for 11 months. Just microwave some water. Against all, like, science, right? I have a fear of the microwave because I grew up in an era where people thought that the microwave, like, made your food less healthy, you know? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, some asshole did, like, a news... There was, like, a news thing on, like, the 5 o'clock news, and it, like, it scared everybody, right? Yeah, along with MSG. I thought MSG was bad for you. I thought it gave you, like, cancer or something. And then I read a bunch of articles. It was like, that shit is fucking bullshit. They made it up for no reason. And it was like, how could the news make up shit? How could they do that to me? Apparently the fucking news could just make shit up. In like 1997, they could just fucking make shit up. Yeah, aspartame is also harmless. Yeah, you know? It's crazy. Okay, let's give it a go. No. Shut off Yoshi story. Hello. Oh no, YouTube chat. Hold on. Don't freak out. I noticed it this time. Hold on. Don't freak out. Okay, we're back. Get out of here, chat summary. Get out of here. Shoot, get out of here. Good morning, Crab Rangoon. Jess, thank you for being a member for 13 months. Much appreciated. Moo, thank you for being a member for 13 months. I should be sleeping, but hi, I hope you're good today. Moo, for you, I think I saw Moo say this once. You're awake at like 2 in the morning. This week, I will try to do an Asia time stream, okay? I'll do my best. Maybe tomorrow or the day after or something like that. Like, I will attempt to do an Asia time stream. Mog fails. Barbabun, thank you very much for being members for 13 months. Much appreciated. Did you know that being killed by being microwaved in an industry-stride microwave is my new fear? I mean, it's pretty horrifying, right? It makes all of your, the water in your body jiggle against your own will until you explode in fire. It is pretty bad. Does that exist? An industry size, like a giant industrial microwave that like a human could just walk into? I slept in 2 hours today. Good morning. Man, wish I could sleep in. You're a mushroom, so you just become a cooked shiitake? I'm pretty sure like a mushroom would also burst into flames. I don't know. Sounds like a cancer machine. Maybe. In bakeries? Ooh, okay. I saw a news article today about a woman finding her daughter dead inside of a walk-in oven in a Canadian Walmart. A Canadian Walmart. What? A walk-in oven? Was it like an adult daughter? That's what I was saying, Lonnie. There's a freaking Walmart in Canada? What's happening? This is crazy, man. That's wild. He loves Twitchy over YouTube. That's not true. That's not true. I love Twitchy and YouTube equally. Advarcher, good morning. Jump on in. We're having a little chatting session. I found my brother in the kitchen eating cereal. Do people still eat cereal? Come on. Bo, thank you for being a member for 13 months. Much appreciated. Good morning. The Final Fantasy XI raid came out yesterday in Final Fantasy XIV, and so did Overwatch Classic. And nostalgia has been abused for the last 24 hours. That's what they do when they don't know what to do. I thought there was already a Final Fantasy XI raid in 14. I thought that came out a long time ago. Maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, I still eat cereal. I think I went to get Cinnamon Toast Crunch because I had an urge for Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And it was like almost $7 for a box of cereal, which is just like, fuck. Ugh. Grace, thank you very much for the super chat. Final Fantasy XI mentioned. I had a dream about Final Fantasy XI. I had a freaking dream. He's crazy. I want to talk about the dream that I had. Do you remember? Do you remember there was like a, oh shit, what was it called? It was like you had to go up like a ski slope and then ski down, like as in like slide all the way down, and there was a ledge that you had to land on, and then it let you zone into you know, one of those weekly BCNMs that like you didn't need an orb for, and it was like fucking hard, right? And there were like a lot of methods. Like sometimes there would be like a person waiting at the top, and you just had to get, you had to like line up with them and then drop down. And then the other way was you could, off to work by-ho, you could die down there, and then somebody would tractor you up onto the ledge, and then they would raise you. Shit was fucking crazy. Space Chaser, thank you very much for the super chat. It's okay, Randolph. I have an illogical fear of conventional ovens. You mean like the one underneath your range that you cook stuff on? Are you afraid? Is it a gas stove and you're afraid of like a gas leak and you'll die? Because that is also something. Ah! Anyways, sorry. I'm gonna freak out my neighbor. Germa moment. I'm scared of that. A gas leak. Yeah, gas is not, you know. You know what scares me the most about gas? Most of you probably know this because you're adults, but some of you might not, because either you're children or you're an adult that like doesn't pay attention when people are trying to school you. You know, the gas that you use to cook is like completely odorless. So when you smell that gassy smell, and it's just like, is that gas? If I light a lighter, like, am I gonna explode and die? That smell is like added into it like after the fact to let you know that there's a leak. Like if they just decided not to add that shit, you wouldn't be able to tell that there's fucking a gas leak. It's crazy. Hawks, they do. They add that flavor, it's not a flavor. They add that odor in to like all gas to teach you, not to teach you, but to warn you that there's a leak. They also made it a sulfuric smell so the human noses can pick it up easier. Yeah, it's crazy. Dreamy, good morning. I'm doing a chatting session. I am exhausted. I had a lot of fun with D&D, but I got a lot of work to do before I would consider it good enough for me to be proud of. Like, look at it and just be like, yeah, yeah. I got a lot of work that I need to do on it. And then on top of that, I'm still doing my my gig work, my day-to-day job until the end of November. And I feel like it's gonna peak in about a week. In about a week or so, I'm gonna have to go back to pulling like over a 40-hour week. So I probably can't stream too much around, you know, the Black Friday. I just gotta be like at the computer the entire time. Zara huffing the stuff. I kind of like that smell. I did used to huff gasoline at the local gas station when I was a child. I guess that explains a lot about the way that I think and what I do, right? It's not just me though, all the local children. We lived in an area. Hold on. We lived in an area where there was not a lot of stuff to do and we were all poor, right? So all the neighborhood children would go over to the corner gasoline station and take a big old sniffer, right? Just to pass the time. Yeah, I remember that. Matthew, thank you very much for the super chat. Your neighbors haven't already gotten to your streamer sounds. They sound seasoned like a gas chair, kind of. Derpy the Daedra, thank you very much for the super chat. The forbidden galaxy gas. Yeah, it makes me zoom out into the universe. It was a community thing, exactly. The old man, the creepy old man that owned our local gas station. I wasn't there when it happened, because don't think that I'm the center of my universe, like where I grew up. I was a nobody, right? So like, yeah, along with the other neighborhood children, I used to go sniff gas at the local gas station because we didn't have a fucking community center or something, right? Like when I wasn't there, like other kids would go. It's not like something stupid that I'm not like the Pied Piper of idiots. I did it because everybody else did it, right? I wasn't there, but apparently there was another group of children that were there sniffing gasoline, and the creepy old man that owns the gas station went out and he chased them away, and he's like, "You're sniffing up my gas! I'm gonna have to charge you $0.25 to sniff my gas. Get out of here!" And he was like chasing the kids out, right? So then the kids had to like sit back on the local sidewalk, like, you know, like 20 feet away, where you could still kind of smell the gasoline flavor a little bit. You had to position yourself relative to the wind, right? So if the wind was blowing, you know, from the east, you had to sit in the western like corner and smell the gasoline, and the old man couldn't like chase you away. Yeah, you had to be downwind the gas station. Exactly. 100%. Lordly Brush, thank you very much for the super chat. Random yearns for the mines. It's true, I do yearn for the mines. Owen, thank you very much for the super chat. And going hard on the streaming and meeting new friends been incredibly fun and good for my mental. Thanks for being an inspiration for me. No problem. Happy to hear it. We're it's good, right? It's like comfy. I feel like the normie streamers and the normie stream watchers that are hating on VTubers, they're missing out, because like they're out there like hating on, oh no, there's some stuff here too. It's fine though. I think it's better than out there. The normies. Shiki, thank you very much for the super chat. You know what smells really heckin' nice? Tire shops. Yes, tire shops smell really nice. I know exactly what you're talking about. I love the smell of rubber. You know what I'm talking about? Like I get new bicycle tires and I'm just like sniffing them nonstop. Oh, so good. Lumber at Home Depot. Although Home Depot lumber is so is so twisted. It's just like, where do they get this shit? You have to like dig through the pile. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? You ever go to like Home Depot and try to dig through the pile of wood and find like the good wood? Nix, thank you very much for the bits. Much appreciated. Davina, Mr. V, thank you very much for being members. Much appreciated. Probably missed most of the stream because I got to go to the dentist appointment. When the dentist, Davina, do this for me. When the dentist try to get you to talk while your mouth is open and there's like tools inside, they do this on purpose to try to fuck with you. When they do that, right? You take your tongue and you caress one of their fingies. You do that for me, okay? I did that. No, don't spit. Just give them a little caress with your tongue. They have too much power. We have to teach them they can't fucking do that to us, right? If there are any dentists in here, I'm on to you. All right? Ever heard of the game The Good Time Garden? It's very short, but also very would recommend. Oh, and it's free. You know what? If it's short, if it's under an hour, it might be a little bit too short. But if it's short, as in I could do it in, it's like a 2 to 3 hour game. This is right up my alley, and I would check it out. Moa, thank you very much for the super chat. I can't sleep because I've been nervous to attend a concert tomorrow. It's my first one too. Wish me luck that I survive that day. I think whether you're the type of personality that likes concerts or not, you owe it to yourself to go to one, right? Because if you're the type of brain that likes concerts, it's gonna change your freaking life, right? I regret to say that I am not the type of person that likes concerts just because it's just too, you know. The crowd, instead of energizing me, just kind of, it activates my defense mode, right? I went to one and I hated it, but at least I know now. Yeah, I think if you're one type of person, you shouldn't write off the other type of person, because I know people where like their favorite place to be is at a concert. That's their favorite place to be, right? I'm a filthy shut-in, but I love concerts. Exactly, right? And if Moa is that type of person, you're missing out if you don't know, right? So you should definitely go to one. I went to a couple small concerts and it was nice, but even then it was too crowded. Yeah, wearing earplugs in a concert is crazy. Matthew, thank you very much for the super chat. It's probably a bad thing, but I think I've developed a tolerance of spray paint fumes from rattle can painting. So many minis, I 3D printed some randos. Yo! Thank you. You don't like spray paint fumes? This is good stuff. I remember being in a concert a lot, but I also hate lining up and being stuck in crowds too. Yeah. Thank you very much for joining membership. Much appreciated. We're back. Defense mode activated. That's what mosh pits are for. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh man. I'll report back how the concert goes. Yeah. Yo, Flippy. Second date? Let's go. Got a mock therapy session with my classmate. Concert and birthday celebration coming too. Big things. You gotta enjoy the stuff, the wins, right? Sounds like you got some good stuff coming up in your life. Congratulations. And I think things are looking up. Adrian, thank you very much for the super chat. Happy Wednesday. Have you seen the new season of Arcane? If you have, can you give us your thoughts? If you haven't, watch along maybe. For those of you that don't know, we did a watch along for the season 1 of Arcane in Discord. Season 2 just came out, huh? Is it good? I was there. Big Ham was there. I remember. Ribians was there too. I only watched episode 1 of season 1 of Arcane so far. Season 1 was really good, but I got bogged down with, is that a character? Is that a playable character in League? Is that a playable character? And then every time Imagine Dragons was playing, I was just like, Imagine Dragons! Imagine Dragons! And then people in my Discord were like, shut the fuck up, Brandon, shut up! Watch the show! Nix, thank you for the bits. I used to be in the truck driving industry and suffered some permanent lung damage because my truck was a company one. The last jackass I drove it didn't take his spare diesel exhaust fuel out of the undercarriage. It spilled over. No way. My company's response was clean it out and get back to work. Jesus Christ, man. That's terrible. What? That's crazy. That's insane. Are you drinking tea, Rosenia? I went to go prepare tea. I forgot to put water in the water boiler, so I have no tea. I'm raw dogging this stream today. I didn't get spoiled after season 2. Rebecca, I'm so unspoiled that I didn't even know Arcane season 2 came out. I had no idea. I'm out of Red Bulls. I'm out. I need to go buy more. I've been trying not to leave the house for the last week. I haven't been going out. I've been like whittling away at my groceries and shit. I might have to dip into the fucking emergency rice and beans buckets. But once I unseal those bad boys, is Jover, right? I gotta eat that shit. Going outside is overrated. Yeah, it kind of is, right? Are you showering and cleaning your room? I am showering. My room, you know, I did think it smelled kind of, you know, it's starting to smell like a goon cave. So I should probably clean my room. I don't know. I have a permanent cough because of it, but it's manageable. Shit, man, this sucks. Shiopi, thank you very much for the super chat. Hi, Green Man, can I get 5 Armenian dollars for graduating? Yo, congratulations on graduating! The ceremony is tomorrow/today. How is your mind break doing after that tweet? Freaking... Sometimes the person you take a bullet for is the one that's, you know, pulling the trigger, right? How could he do that to me? I thought it was strange that he, you know, that the spy lives in the same fucking building that the fucking perverted professor lives, you know? All right, hold on. She'll be here. Hold on. Here's your 5 Armenian dollars. There you go. People will misunderstand and think that I'm like slapping people, right? No, we're high-fiving. That's what I call high-fiving 5 Armenian dollars. All right? I'm not slapping people. Like a firm slap on the butt, right? Mushroom King. Thank you very much for the super chat. Mushroom King, you were an enemy. You were a boss monster in D&D. I don't know if you caught it. Brandon, I'm writing as I watch, and this year I started writing using a real ink pen. Have you ever used one? You mean like a fountain pen? I attempted to learn how to use a fountain pen, but it was too drippy, and I was like not doing it well. If you're talking about like a freaking, like a feather quill, no, I haven't. I'll go watch the VOD. I gotta see myself. Yeah, I have tried to use a fountain pen, but I couldn't. My sister apparently has beautiful penmanship with a fountain pen. I remember she bought a fountain pen and learned how to use it, and people were complimenting her. She's also a ham radio operator. She did both of the tests. There's like one to like build the radio and one to use it, I think. She's a licensed ham radio operator. Varson, welcome back, brother. How you doing? Thank you for the super chat. Random really be charging the JO crystals this month. How many are we at now? 90s, 87, 98? Yeah. Hope she has her permits up to date. I actually don't know. I could ask if you want. Big ham radio. Big ham. Ham. You have to, that's a bit. You have to become like a radio DJ, and it has to be called Big Ham Radio, right? And then you're like, the bit is like, you're pirating like a ham radio airwaves. And then like actual ham radio operators are gonna come like yell at you because you're like, get off my, you know, like, apparently there's like a, I don't know. They have like signal boosting stations, and if you use it, they get fucking mad at you. They chase you out like an old man, you know? Don, what up? Can't believe Professor Lando's actually a cat boy. It's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Also, can I have 5 Armenian dollars? I haven't done any special. You do deserve it! Alright. Get ready. This one's for Don. 5 Armenian dollars. Oh, that was a good one. That was a meaty Armenian dollar. Big ham radio operating a guerrilla radio station out in the Nevada desert. Exactly. I think I've said this before, but if your internet goes out, you should get a radio license and do a radio stream. Jananoids, that's good. That would be like a funny bit. But also, when I played Disco Elysium, that like Fortress Solitude or whatever, the Fortress something, the radio D&D game, that shit made me like think. I was thinking. It was crazy. Can I put you in my bachelor's thesis? You absolutely can and should. Thank you. Shank Mugen, thank you very much for the super chat. Finally caught you live, old man. I had my birthday a few weeks ago. Was hoping you could wish me a happy birthday if that's not too much trouble. Yo, Shank? Do you prefer Shank or Mugen? Happy birthday. Apologies is coming out so late. It's a few weeks late, but I'm wishing you a happy birthday. I hope you ate some good food, celebrated, you know? Shank, happy birthday. Randonuring, the voice of Black Mountain Radio. Galaxy News. Is it Galaxy News Radio? Galaxy News Network? 3 Dog! Ow! Right? You're actually not allowed to transmit on ham frequencies like a streamer broadcast. It's not allowed by the FCC. You can only talk to other people. I do think I remember that. I vaguely do recall that. Ham radio has like a bunch of rules. I almost said crazy rules. It's the opposite of crazy. Ham radio has like the most non-crazy, boring rules ever, and you just can't do anything. Imagine turning on your radio and catching a signal. It's a guy screaming and talking to a bunch of people you can't hear about gooning. Exactly. I think Black Mountain is where you find Raul, right? Raul is my favorite NPC. I like that guy. No pissing on ham radio? Yeah. Gotta transmit from another country without the FCC? Let's go. D&D is basically a radio. Are you a part of it? Kind of. Ham radio sounds edible, not gonna lie. Momo, it is most certainly not edible. Do not try to eat the ham radio like I did. Oh, man. According to Owen, a lot of ham radio is preachers. Is that true? Is that true? I'm not the ham radio operator. That's my sister. She's a ham radio licensed operator. I don't know anything about it. I just know that like the test is actually quite hard. She told me that the test is, oh, what did she say? She said it was harder than any test that I would do in high school and only a little bit less hard than the SATs, I think, if I recall correctly. This was a long time ago. I don't know if whether that's still the case. Varson, thank you for the super chat. Randon, you can do a Tabitha cosplay, just need someone as Rhonda. Is this what is this like a Arcane thing? I watched season 1, but I don't recall. Oh, Tabitha! Tabitha! I know what you're talking about. Fallout. Okay, okay. Yes. Yes, 100%. I think. I have no idea. SAT wasn't particularly hard. It was just a time limit holding most people back. Yeah. Once you teach someone the art of skipping questions, then the SAT like becomes way easier, right? It's designed for you to skip like questions. I have not watched season 2 of Arcane yet, Shane. I might. There's a very real possibility that I will watch it when I'm done with today's work. Because after the stream, I got some stuff that I need to do. Gonna clock in, put on my office worker hat. Skip all questions, return an empty sheet. The best time to do that is not the SAT where you have to spend money and you're screwed if you don't. Well, unless you don't plan on going to college. You know like the state proficiency exams to make sure that you're not illiterate and you can do basic math. That's the ideal one to return empty because you lose nothing and the school suffers. So it's just like, let's fucking go. And then if your teacher gets mad at you and is like, you have to do this test, it's like, is it, you know, is it gonna affect my grades for this class? And they're like, maybe. And it's like, maybe means no. Tell you what, teach, I'll do this test and I'll give it my half-ass if you give me a 5er. And if you give me a 20, I'll give it the full ass, you know? You might affect their funding. Exactly. Dutch Chairman, thank you very much for the super chat. Randon, I'm sorry. Not sorry for unleashing this evil, but Mariah Carey. It's that all I want for Christmas is you, right? Joke's on you. Joke's on you. I listened to that to get myself ready, you know, for a cage fight. If you were doing like an illegal, like underground cage fighting gambling ring, like you were a fighter and you were prepping yourself up, and like you know, normally people just do cocaine or something, right? If you saw the person that you were about to fight against just fucking listening to Mariah Carey's Christmas songs, would you just like leave? Would you just be like, I'm not fucking with that, I'm gonna die? Even if I don't die, they're gonna do some like weird nipple shit, you know? It's not worth it. Somebody who like activates their you know, gets their blood flowing by listening to that shit is not to be fucked with. Huh? You know what I'm talking about. You've never been fighting someone and they go straight for the nipples? That's the shit where it's just like, fuck it, it's not worth it. Just punch me in the face or kick me in the balls. Like, leave the nipples alone. It's not foreplay. You guys are too young. You guys don't understand. "26. I have not experienced that." Oh, I hope you never experience that, you know? The nipples are red in soft spot. Yeah! Stay away! Unbound Soul, thank you very much for being a member for 12 months. Much appreciated. 1 year. Randon, have you ever heard of Across the Obelisk? Think 4-man Slay the Spire with online co-op. I hope you're well. That sounds pretty good. I have not played a lot of Slay the Spire. I don't think I've ever even actually... No, I think I beat it once. But there's like higher levels, right? There's like level 20 or some shit like that. I think I beat the game once off stream. I need to play Legend of Grimrock, something like that. Kyo keeps saying like it's right up my alley and I should play it. Y'all never really been in fights where people go for the nipples? I'm telling you, Saku, these young bloods think that your fight is like a boxing match. If you get into a fight on the street or like, out in real life, right? On a subway platform or some shit like that. You get into a fight on the street, there are no fucking rules. There's no like, no below the belt. Oh, you have 3 rounds. It's like, they'll go for the nipples. They'll try to bite your fucking fingers off. Have you ever had someone like grab onto your arm and you could see that they're trying to put your fingers into their mouths so they can bite your fucking fingers off? It's just fucking crazy, man. People out in the real world are fucking crazy. Who the fuck is fighting you? It might, somebody throws a sandwich away and I go for the sandwich in the trash can and somebody else is also going for the sandwich. And next thing you know, we're rolling around at the speed of sound. Trying to kill each other over like a half a sandwich. This is crazy. He's like a mole man. Exactly. Kyo, thank you very much for the super chat. Yeah, Grimrock. This week, unfortunately, the good old dick twist. Yeah! That's also up there. Like the people that try to do the crotch grab while you're in the middle of a fight. You don't know whether they're going for the kintama or they're trying to check the oil. I don't know what's worse. They're both pretty bad. So this week, in terms of games, I want to finish up Slay the Princess. That's done. Big Hammy, you don't know what checking the oil is? It's when you're wrestling someone and they try to stick a finger up the bum. You've never heard of checking the oil? I'm not talking about pro wrestling. I'm talking about like real wrestling, right? Like Olympic wrestling. Like you start on the ground and then somebody's behind you. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. No, Dachi, no fear and hunger. No. My social anxiety has leveled up after watching this stream. I shall not set foot outside my home for several days now. Like me. Be like me. Like me. The frick starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Marty. Have you played Buckshot Roulette? Of course. Of course I have. I played the single player version. And then I also, in the single player version, I put my name down as Akashi. Do you remember that? And then I played with Cass. Yeah. Man, I'll say it. Orc Society sounds fucked. It's fucked. I will admit. It is fucked. There's like elements to it that just don't make any fucking sense, right? But there's a bit of a charm to it, right? There's less pretense in orc society. I feel like you humans, forgive me for saying this, right? But you humans seem to spend way too much time doing things for no other reason than to keep up appearances, right? And in orc society, that's considered lame and pointless, right? At least we don't have green nipples. You leave my green nipples out of this, all right? You leave my green nipples out of this. I dye and style my hair because of humans. I dye and style my hair because I work for humans, and if I didn't, then I wouldn't have any fucking money, right? Okay, purple tongue Andy. It's true, Dino. You're right. Yeah. We consider it lame. We just do it anyways. That's probably like not 100%, but that might be like close to half of the reason why I have all these weird stories. I just grew up not caring about, I don't know how to describe it. I grew up not caring about what people would think of me. Yeah. Or caring very little about what people would think about me. Then it gets me into these weird situations where, like, if I had that filter where it's like, hey, don't do that, people will think you're crazy. It's like, oh, okay, thank you. You missed out on the perfect opportunity to say, keep my green nipples out of your mouth. That's a pretty good one. Ametatsu, thank you very much for being a member for 13 months. Much appreciated. Have you ever experienced pain like a state bar exam? No, never. Never in my entire life have I ever, you know. Legendary Hero and Shiki, thank you very much for the super chats. Much appreciated. Can we get orc teeth with the JO crystal merch? I feel like I definitely asked Omina if we could do a JO crystal necklace. And she was like, but why? And it was like, because it's like a bit and it's funny. She's like, I could do that, but I don't understand like how that would be turned into like unique merch, right? I'd buy it. That's why we got the JO crystal stickers, right? That was like the, you know, just add a random charm, maybe. The JO crystal necklace that doubles as a shaker with a mini Orby and Randon. So that sounds kind of cool. Oh god, his hair is dyed Shadow the Hedgehog color. Phew. Can I mention this? I saw a Sonic and Shadow clip, like a short video, and it was like, what the fuck? What was it? It was like Sonic is getting beat up by Shadow, and then Sonic is like, yes, it's the Latino one. Like Sonic is like, Shadow, why are you so obsessed with Mexico? Or something like that. And then Shadow he responds, I just love Latinas, Sonic. And then Sonic is like, what the fuck? And he goes, see ya, nerd. And then he just like disappears, right? He's like, what the fuck? Do you know what I'm talking about? You still make Warcraft NPC emos? Work. 40-year-old man discovers the Shadow the Hedgehog Latina meme. Is that not new? I saw it for the first time and it made my brain shut down. I couldn't like wrap my head around it, and it's just like, what the fuck is this? What is this? Hoshi, thank you very much for being a member for 13 months. Much appreciated. Finally caught you live. Just came back from a con and doing a sauna plus regular photo shoot there. Cosplay crunch done. Time to catch up on the VODs. Yo! Hope you had a safe and fun con. What's a sauna photo shoot? What is that? I have an irrational fear of getting locked into a sauna and dying. Do you guys have that too? My family is full of people that don't like being naked around other people, but they do love them a freaking sauna, right? And I'm the only one in my family that's just like, no. This sounds like something in that one that would happen in a Chili's art game. Yeah, something like that, right? Matthew, thank you very much for the super chat. I ended up discussing how to make a foam LARP throwing brick as a VTuber merch. There's another VTuber used to make LARP props and it's easy. Huh. I kind of want to do like no, that's crazy. That's crazy. I think I read somewhere that somewhere in Australia they do a Back to the Future LARP weekend. Have you ever heard of that? Randon, your tracking broke. I'm definitely running low on batteries, so I got a little bit of time left. In somewhere in Australia, they have like a Back to the Future LARP weekend because apparently they fucking love that movie series. Oh, it's like a cosplay photo shoot, and it has to be like, what kind of anime? Like, what does that make sense for? The background? Wasn't there like there's like an anime about Buddha and Jesus traveling around Japan, and there's like an episode where they're in a sauna and they're hanging out with like a yakuza or something, right? Saint Young Men, exactly. So I guess that type of cosplay, but I can't think of a other one. Is there a different one? Yo, Madi, thank you very much for the super chat, much appreciated. You need to check the if Sonic was an anime, Game Grumps animated. I feel it has random energy. Okay, hold on a second. I'll check it out like right now. Give me a second. Oh, Bjorn. Thank you very much for the super chat. I respawned my recurve bow, did some targets today. Otherwise, I made homemade cheeseburger. Is the weather where you're at amenable to outdoor target shooting? I guess you could. There are like indoor archery ranges. I don't know. I feel like my fingies would get too numb. Today it was. Okay. All right. Let's look it up. If Sonic was an anime, Game Grumps animated. Give me a second. Uno momento. If Sonic was an anime, Game Grumps. If Sonic was an anime, Game Grumps. Okay, I think I see it. Is 1 minute 25 seconds long. Okay. What in the Disco Elysium? What? No. No. Now your cock is mine. No, no. No. He's taking his cock back. Stop moaning, old man. Stop moaning. Okay, I watched it. He's reacting to a video, cut his nuts off. See that? You guys don't know the backstory to that one. I talked so much trash to Akashi about like React content. He truly fell off. Exactly. I talked so much trash. So he's like, cut my nuts off. How dare you? Ugh, my cock! Anyway. Panstacular, thank you very much for being a member for 13 months. Much appreciated. Thank you for streaming. No problem. I'm happy to be here. El Mangaka, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Much appreciated. Oh, you got some freaking regulars in there. I see it. Ming, thank you for being a member for 12 months. I'm waiting for my Christmas random bullshit go. What would I do for Christmas? What would I do for Christmas? When's the random D20s? Why? We have to get on that. We have to get on that. We have to figure it out. I brought it up with Omina and she's like, I'll look into it, but we still, cause I don't think she's ever done dice merch is the thing. Reaction, the orc fell off, so sad. I think there is a time and place for reaction content where it could be good, but I think the people that just like fire up TikTok and they just watch it, I don't know how I feel about that. Or if there's like somebody that spent like 4 months and like $8,000 like making like the crazy like a beautiful piece of cinema art for a YouTube video, and then like a dude that lives in his own garbage is just watching it, and then it just fucking he gets more just putting his face like that shit is just like, oh, that fucking sucks. But I had an idea for React content that might be good, that I in my own mind would consider like I would watch that, right? So here's the thing. I want to look up the most lit, like the best fucking theme songs from the cartoons of the 90s, and all of you like children will be like, old man, I wasn't born in the 90s, right? It's for you. Like you were either born in that era and you remember those cartoons, or you don't. And either way, a stream where I like collab with a Zoomer. I don't know who. Oh shit, my phone is dying. I collab with a Zoomer and then I force them to watch openings like for Saturday morning cartoons. That's the type of React content that I would watch, right? Did you ever hear the Japanese X-Men movie opening? No. Hold on. Let's go check it out real quick. No, you know, I'll do it afterwards. 80s kids unite. Exactly, Dutch chairman. I just need to find somebody to inflict it upon. I was thinking Cass, but I showed Cass a couple and he was like, oh yeah, I know that. It was like, ah, shit. Even if he didn't grow up watching it, like he probably has a good feel for like internet culture, right? Cass too cultured? Yeah. I did see Cass's big reveal. That shit, how could he fucking do that shit to me? This is crazy. I do not approve. Pal Pandon, thank you very much for being a member for 13 months. I'm gonna be in the Philippines with my fam for the first time in 25 years. I'm excited, but the nerves are finally taking over. Are you heading over there soon? What's making you nervous? Is it the traveling abroad, or is it meeting family that you haven't talked to in a while? I think it's gonna be fun. Going in about a week, I think you're gonna have a ton of fun. You don't need to worry. If anything, if you're worried about catching up with family, right? If you're worried about that, traveling with my whole family, and there's 6 of us. I have a trick to getting along with like family that I haven't seen in a long time. I have a trick. It's a 2-stage trick. One is even if you're not interested, ask them a lot of questions about themselves. People love talking about themselves. So have a bunch of questions queued up and just ask them a bunch of questions about like what they've been up to. And usually they won't pay attention to you, right? Right? And then if they ask you what you've been up to, right? If they ask you what you've been up to, this is the second stage of this advice, right? This is the second stage. Tell them you can't tell what you've been up to because you're under NDA. Okay? I do that all the time. Let's go, Uzi. Let's go. Just like that. It always works, you know? My mom would try to guilt trip me about the NDA. Do not be like, they warned me, you know? They warned me that you would try to do that. They'd be like, come on, Randon, we're family. NDA doesn't apply to families. Like, they warned me that you would try to do that. It does apply, Mom. It does apply, cuz, all right? So maybe you back off and you stop trying to push up against the NDA, okay? Say you're under NDA, and if they try to get past it, tell them that they warned you that family would try to get past the NDA. They warned you. Matthew, thank you very much for the super chat. Speaking of dice, what is your favorite die? D4, D6, D8, D10, D12, D20, or D percentage? An orc amount of dice would be excellent. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, my favorite polyhedral die is a D10. Both in terms of shape, like it looks like a gem, right? And I think the 10 is like a nice easy number. It's based in metric pilled, right? I think the D10 is my favorite dice. 10 does look like a Gushers, exactly. You try to put that shit in your mouth and give it a little lick, yeah, to see if there's give in it, and there's not, right? I'm telling you. Kyo, thank you very much for the super chat. Any fresh youngling Zoomer VTubers in chat? I'm telling you. That's the type of React content that I would do. I would show them what's my favorite opening. The Darkwing Duck opening, I think, is like lit. Do you guys remember Darkwing Duck? The music, the opening theme song of Darkwing Duck is probably like top 5. Easy. What else is up there? I like Tailspin, but a lot of people, you know, Tailspin was probably my furry awakening, but, you know, we'll put that off to the side. Saku, were you also horny for Shere Khan? The tiger in the suit? The tiger in the Italian suit? It's like, oh, fuck. Ah, shit. I'm feeling things. Okay, I'm leaving. No, time out. Come on in. Come on. I will neither confirm nor deny. Yeah. Listen, my crack ship OTP was Tony the Tiger and Shere Khan from Tailspin. Anyway, don't try to out Saku like that. I'm telling you. Yeah. What other theme songs were really, really good? I mean, Rescue Rangers. Tony the Tiger scared me as a child. Irma, why did Tony the Tiger scare you as a child? He's so friendly. He's great. No? Oh, DuckTales. DuckTales is good. Arknights. If I were to ever play a gacha game, it would probably be Arknights, because I've never played it or seen it, but it's apparently like a tower defense style game, right? That would probably be the type of gacha game that I would get into. Yeah, I like tower defense. It gets so hard later. I don't think I can play Genshin because I don't like that style of game. You know? Senor Mitz, I'm back. Thank you for welcoming me back. Have you seen the DuckTales reboot? It actually goes super hard. No. I have not. The SWAT Cats opening was 10 out of 10. Thundercats! The Thundercats opening was really good. Ah, man. I could probably fill an hour and a half to 2 hours with old, you know, like American cartoon openings. And like the bit is that like I find like a Zoomer to collab with, and then I strap them down to a chair like Clockwork Orange with their eyes, like, you know, their eyes are like held open, and I have to, yo, Pirates of Darkwater, dude, Andrew, yes, the Pirates of Darkwater, Andrew, you and I are like on the same brainwave. Wouldn't that make the most lit D&D campaign? Oh my god. The world building for Pirates of Darkwater was 10 out of 10. It would make a perfect D&D campaign. Like a ship-based D&D campaign. Oh man. Remember that their fucking boat could fly? That shit was wild, man. They could fucking like, they had a bunch of pulleys and levers and shit, and their fucking boat could fly. That shit was wild, man. Street Sharks, biker mice from Mars. Fuck. I could fill an hour and a half easy, and to just force a Zoomer to watch it and then we could tier it up, right? We could tier up. How old is it? It's like early mid 90s. Is old. Now I just gotta find someone. I don't know. I literally don't know. I'm like blanking out. Exo Squad! Yo, I had... Should I say this? You should not break the rules. Don't ever break the law. Don't ever do anything bad, right? But I might have stolen an Exo Squad toy from Walmart as a child. On that, I'm gonna end the stream. Allegedly, I might have, you know. Freakazoid. The Freakazoid opening is okay. Yes, the Exo Squad toys were like next level. They like shot out. Like they had little, you know, they had little, like projectiles that they could shoot out. It was really good. It was like 10 out of 10 merchandise. It was good. All right, let's go find someone to raid. Let's go find someone to raid. Who do we got? Maybe Rip? Maybe Bo? Let's do Rip. There you go. All right, I'm gonna eat. I have a lot of work to do today. This week I'm gonna try to do Slay the Princess, and I need to continue on Celeste. It really depends on whether Ribbons is busy this week or not. I need to finish Celeste. Yeah, those are the two games on my docket. Oh, tonight, by the way, before we raid, I'm hanging out with Cass tonight. Not Friday, tonight, okay? Probably Mario Sunshine or something like that. I don't know what it is going to be, but tonight is the night that I'm hanging out with Cass. So if you guys go over to his channel and his stream, yeah, tonight is the you know, when I'm going to be hanging out. All right, YouTube. As always, you guys are my favorite. I hope you have a good day wherever you're at, or a good evening. And I will see you. Gosh, I hesitate to promise that I'll stream tomorrow, but I'll try to stream tomorrow. And if I do, it'll be Slay the Princess. Okay. All right. Take care. Bye.